So I took a trade on the Aussie yen. I took a sell. As you can see on the 1 hour, it's in uptrend. But on the 4 hour, you can see that it kind of took out the last guys who started on these here, and then it started to go down. So I look at this as the primary, and then it went up again, and it just kind of held here. So I'm looking at that as a secondary to go take it down. That is the reason why I wanted to short this trade or sell this trade. So coming up here in the weekend, I saw it was around here. U.S. news came out here, and then on the 1 hour, you can see the U.S. was here. U.S. news. So when I finally got the time to look at it, the prices reached a level here, and then it started to um, hold right around these prices here. I got in around here. When it started to hold, I looked at it as a level that it might start coming down. So I entered and I got the price around here at 89.80, and then on the long time frame you can see it even better how it really start to hold, which is why entered. And when I entered, it started to go down, 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 down. This was supposed to be my first take profit, but I was hoping it would go down further, which is why I didn't take it. Um, and then finally, when it started to pull back, I was calm, too calm actually. Um, but I watched it very closely. So the reason why I knew pullback should come in because there were a couple of levels on the lower time frame here that you could see right here where I marked it was one of them, and several smaller ones here. But I noticed that I looked at it on the lower time frame and I saw that here was the last guy that started the move, the big move down, and I was hopeful that it was gonna go down strongly. So when I pulled back here and made this move, I'm okay. A small pullback. Hopefully it will continue, but it didn't. It pulled back further up. I said, okay, no problem. The guy who started it hasn't been taken out yet. I'll keep it. I'll stay. Uh, I'll stay in the trade. And then it came up and it struggled here. So I thought to myself, great, it's struggling. So um, it should uh, it should go down, should go back down. Then it started to shut up, and when it got past the guy who started it, I got out of the trade. Uh, when and then you can see it shut up and then came back down here and hold. And then I looked at it as okay, uh, this is a money spot. I'm unsure if it will go up or down. My biggest boy time frame is actually down, but on the 1 hour and 4 hour, which is a little bit of a lower time frame, it's in an uptrend. Uh, more than the 1 hour. I could say it's an option. So there are still buyers around here. Although I did check my broker. My broker has a sentiment reading, and the sentiment reading was um, there are sellers, and usually that's retail traders. They are just like me. They want to short it. I think the main reason why they short it is because they see a double top and it should go down. But mine reasoning is it should go down because this is my secondary. Uh, but it seems like the sellers hasn't come in yet. Maybe because too many retail traders are selling too. They're trying to fade out the sellers and uh, maybe buy just to spike them out. Because I know uh, if we use the rubber band man, the buyers came up and 80% retracement, and then it went up again, and there was 100% retracement, which was when it came back up around here. I felt confident to sell it and hopefully go down, but then the buyers came back here and it went up again, and it doesn't seem to get past this level yet. So now watching this level, I think the safest way to get in this trade is maybe to take out this kind of a range here now that has formed. Uh, to take out the range and go down before um, going with um, the big boys down. As you can see, this is what I am planning as my biggest trade. But I got out as soon as I saw that it came back up on the lower time frames. I watched it very closely on the 1 minute. So yeah, I felt like I made the right decisions. Maybe not so much on the entry, but when it started to go down and came back up. I made the right decision to get out. I then watched it go further on the lower time frame again. I saw how it broke here, and in my mind, I had a level here that said, uh, "This is the last guy who started it." It got taken out, and then this was supposed to be the primary, and this whole held, and I think sellers tried to sell again from here, but they failed. So there are definitely some sellers trapped here, which is why when this broke and came down, I was kind of sure, not 100%, that this might hold and come back up, and it eventually did come back up, and I knew that around here there should be buyer trap, but uh, it seemed it was a little bit higher up till here where the buyers were trapped maybe, or the zone was maybe a little bit bigger, but in the end it finally turned around and the secondary or the divider started to come down, and the secondary here was formed. So in my mind I could see this was the primary, and the secondary should be around here where another trap was formed. And Sure enough, it came a little bit janky down, and then it tried go up again, and it seemed like it made it to the on phase and breaking out, all but very slowly on a day with no news, not much news, which is why it's maybe still holding around these areas here. I'm still looking to sell these, but I might have to rethink my strategy here now to get in earlier. Uh, yes, I could look at it on the lower time frame, which was the who was the last guy who started it, and from here maybe whoever's get taken out, and then a retracement. I could start going down again. Probably, I'll just have to check for sure to not get trapped. That is all.